I hope you can hear me on my audio. Well, actually, it's good morning. Well, I'm 7 minutes away from the afternoon for those of you who lives here in the US. But wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day so far. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. Both my babies are fast asleep behind me on my bed, and I am so tempted to go and give them a few kisses, but they're gonna glare at me and wonder why I'm bothering them and waking up from their nap. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. You know, those usual tech stuff you go through before you start streaming. It would be disaster if I start streaming and I thought it worked and it really didn't. So we're starting a different game today. I mean, for those of you guys who saw my schedule and my title, you definitely know that I'm doing The Sims, a game I've been playing for quite a long time. Oh, I realized I gotta do something. There you go. Because if I don't do this, you guys can be hearing. There you go. Let me see if this works. I know, I have not touched this game for about a month. I feel really bad, but I got really sucked into the whirlwind that was Animal Crossing. I'm gonna test the game. Oh, perfect, it works. It's awesome. Okay. So today we're doing a new neighborhood. It's actually a neighborhood my friends and I have been talking about, and I have been in the works of creating it for the last 2 years. I keep on putting it off because things keep on happening. Oh, yes, Animal Crossing is so addicting. The first week I was on it 24/7, let me tell you. And the only time I would stop playing is when the battery is dead. And I had to literally force myself to put it into a dock because I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, it has the USB-C cable, which is the same as my phone, which I can still play it if, you know, as long as I plug it into the USB using my phone cable. But I told myself I gotta let myself rest, gotta let myself sleep, so I forced myself to put it into the dock. Didn't play at first and I'm addicted. Oh yeah, I was kind of resisting it. Like when it came out and people started talking about it, I actually considered go out and getting it. But at the time, the New Horizon edition, the Switch one, because I don't have a Switch yet, I wanted that version because I like the pastel peach and blue and green. But they were sold out everywhere, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll wait till the end of the year or next year. Maybe they re-release the that console again. But last month, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just go in for it because I was afraid I could miss a lot more events and then I had to time travel and I didn't want to do that. So I went ahead and yeah, I went ahead and found a local seller who was flipping it, but it was the least expensive one. I mean, like people were flipping it for like double the price, like 500, 600, or especially the version that I want. Thankfully, the guy who sold it to me, he was selling it for $380, which is like only $80 above market price. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. It was brand new. Loved it. So now I have no regrets. Although, future updates, my brother bought me that new game that came out on my birthday. Oh, you can't see the screen? Give me 1 second. Oh, not yet. Give me 1 second. I should actually transition it now. Okay, there you go. You should start seeing the screen in a second. It's because I don't usually put the screen on until it's 12 o'clock. So, there you go. Can you see it now, Trash Monster? But as I was saying, my brother got me a new video game, which I'm planning to stream because it came out my birthday, guys. It came out my birthday. It's the season game, like game of the season, something like that. Hold on, let me just go on Twitch and see it. So my brother got me. Nope. Steam. Go. Not gonna start it yet. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds. Home. It's like Stardew Valley. Oh, Story of Seasons. My brother got me this game for my birthday, so since Stardew Valley gave me so much hardship, since Stardew Valley gave me a headache as I was playing it and stuff like that, so I was on Steam telling him how I'm looking for something similar. I was considering buying Harvest Moon. So then my brother surprised me with Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, which is also a simulation game. And let me tell you, I fell in love after seeing the trailer. It's so cute. I love chibi people. So be on the lookout for that stream. Perhaps maybe Monday. No, Monday. Tomorrow's my Animal Crossing stream, which means Saturday will be my Story of Seasons stream, my very first one. So I can't wait for that. So if you guys are not busy or looking to just watch somebody playing a brand new video game, just stop by my channel and watch me try Story of Seasons. And hopefully this time it won't give me a headache. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. It's finally 12 o'clock, noon, and I see that a lot of people are tuning in. So instead of forcing you guys to stare at this loading screen of my Sims game, we'll go ahead and get started. So today we are playing Bachelorettes Isle. And what we're going to do with the island is exactly why we named it Bachelorette Isles. So Sora Bora is a neighborhood that I play on my YouTube channel. So if you're looking for Let's Play in regards to this neighborhood, go ahead and visit me over there. But today we're focusing on Bachelorette Isle. So this island I've created from scratch. I went into SimCity 4. I created the templates and everything, and then I uploaded into the Sims 2, and I went ahead and terraforming the island, and I went and decorated a little bit. And let me tell you, this island was in the works for a good 2 to 3 years. I hope you guys like it. Trust Star, can you see it now? Oh, hold on. Oh, you won the Marshall race? Paige, that's awesome. Can you link me the video? Was it online? I want to see the video, Peach. Sorry, I didn't notice that you wrote that until I had to look through it. I know. There's a reason why it's called Bachelorette Isles. Look at this. So this is going to be a huge neighborhood, guys. It's because I plan on doing everything in this neighborhood. It'd be like the school will be on the neighborhood, like the university stuff. Like I don't plan on creating subhood for it. The only subhood I'm probably going to allow myself to do in this game is the vacation destination. But other than that, everything can be contained in this. The suburb, the downtown, everything can be in this game. And another good thing about this game too is we're still considering whether we want to add downtownies and townies, because I just want everybody to interact with each other. I want to be able to know every Sims in this game. So except for the NPCs, there'll be no downtownies or townies, because I want to see the population explode without using townies and downtownies. But then let me have him. Oh, that's so awesome. I love Marshall. I'm so glad I have him in my game, and now I'm so glad you have him in your game, because he is a gem. So I know the title of today's live stream is Decorating the New Sims Neighborhood, But now that I've loaded the game, a lot of the stuff has been decorated. So we can go ahead and add some more stuff. I feel like the mountain range on this side of the heart is like bare, and the beaches area and stuff are bare. However, if we have enough time, I do plan on going in and build like the very first lot. Like right here, right in this area is the neighborhood center. And I want to build a big park here where everybody can go and visit. Oh, you time travel to get him later? Oh, okay. Is it because you don't have an open plot yet? I mean, I would time travel for a lot of my characters, but if I can resist, I'll resist. Oh, you never played The Sims before? Oh, wow. I feel like everybody have played The Sims at least once in their life. Like, even if they don't get into it, but they have actually went in and played something. Oh, yeah, having no plots. That's terrible. I remember when someone was willing to give me marshals for almost free. Like, she just wanted to trade him for a few materials. I went to try to get him from her island, but that because I think one of my villager was moving, but he was in boxes, and I didn't know that if they're in boxes, you can't invite in a new villager. So I went to the person's island. I got Marshall and talked to him, and I convinced him to come over. But when he called Tom Nooks, he couldn't move over because there was no open land, and I was so upset, and I refused to time travel. But thankfully, I got him the next day. Like, somebody else was giving Marshalls away, and I got him the very next day. So I was so grateful for that. You only played the mobile game? I've never touched the mobile game, but then again, I've really never touched anything else besides The Sims 2. So I'm not familiar with a lot of the other ones. But I feel like The Sims 2 mobile game lacking a lot of features, but it's very fun to play with your friends, since I think it's multiplayer. Like, you can go to your friend's place and like visit their place. Oh, hi Frost, thank you so much for joining us in our live stream today. And this is the first one you ever seen. Aw, I feel honored that mine will be the first one. Well, I hope you enjoy it. This is actually my first time live streaming The Sims 2. Usually I just do a let's play on it. But I think it'll be fun, and hopefully you guys will give me some great ideas. Today we are gonna try to add more decoration to the island, and we're gonna create the perfect park right here. Will be the center of the island where everybody gonna come and join, and and meet and have their first dates, or when they just want to get out. I'm also planning to like divide this whole neighborhood into different districts. Funny part, by the way, if you look over here to the upper right corner, this little island here, this is off limits because this island is reserved by one of my best friends. This is Ito's island. That's fine, Paige. Take your time. I know you're doing some artwork, and I can't wait to see those. So just feel free to listen in on me. But this is my best friend's island. This will be she's gonna have a huge mansion here, and even more, she owns the entire island. So she is almost like the multi-billionaire who like real estate mogul that owns everything. So everybody who lives here will eventually have to pay taxes to her, including myself and my other friends and our other friends. And it's gonna be fun because we asked her if we can go in and live with her in her little private island, and she was like, no. So we're gonna do our best to convince her that that we qualify to go and live with her on her little island. So I am looking forward to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some things in. It's been a while since I loaded this, and I think I did quite a lot. I didn't expect it to do this much already. I wonder why under here is black. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming this game. Is that why under here is black? Usually this section is like see-through. So since it's black, that's curious. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and check the option to see what's going on here. Use pixel off, object hiding on, smooth edges. Yeah, like I'm surprised. Maybe I have to update my graphic card, but this whole black area is like super strange. So, so how about we go and decorate Bachelorettes Isles? I want to add a pier. Maybe here, specifically, because logically it would make more sense for it to be here or here. If we add like a pier, so there would be boats that can dock, that can like, or a ferry that can go from here to here. But a ferry wouldn't make sense because it's her private island, and she wouldn't want a lot of foot traffic going into her island. So it would be like a private dock or a private pier. So let's go ahead and open this decoration stuff up. So I have so much custom content for decorating my island. And some I've recently downloaded, and some I've had in my game for quite a long time. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. I might end up putting this somewhere on her island. This is really nice. There's no lots on this island yet, mainly because I haven't decided. Oh, this is nice. Maybe I should do like this. Because until we start building her mansion stuff, most of this island will be bare. I want to fill it up with trees and luscious stuff, and then her house will be mainly around this area, and everything else will mainly be decorations. So let me see. So I'm gonna put this over here. Oh my god, that rainbow is gorgeous. So if you guys have any idea what you think I should do, let me know. It would be nice to hear. Oh, here they are. The pier. The short one. Ooh, this is nice. So, I'm not sure this is a good idea. A car would go drive right onto this. So maybe we'll make it like kind of like off-center. Maybe, or maybe even over here. I think over here might be better. This is short, this is long. I like the short one. And then we'll put like a building here that or even right here that shows the docks. Let me see. This is the ferry boat. Fishing boat. Nope. I'm not very good with decorating, guys, mainly because I rarely decorate my island. And then when I do, it's always trees and flowers and fields. So we can just go ahead and try this. I thought there was like a building that we can put here for it. Let's see. Maybe like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then nope. I want a little building, and like, and it simulates that they're the one in charge. They're the one who run the boats in her dock. Oh no, that's huge. That's gonna basically take the entire island. what we can also do is we can build a super small lot right over here, like a super small beach lot, like right here, and it'll be like our little house that you go into before you get into this dock. And we put like a we can put like a parking lot where you would drive your car in, and it would look really nice. This is what happened when one of my best friends decided that the whole entire island is going to belong to her. Because I'm sitting here and trying to figure out how to decorate her island when there's only going to be one small mansion. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that beach lot would be nice. And I really didn't like look at any pictures for inspiration before I came on. I got too excited. Like I should be like, usually when I'm ready to decorate my island, I would go online and I would go online and look up how other people decorate their neighborhood and find inspiration there. I think that's nice. I'm gonna do one over here, but I'm gonna not too close to the rock. There you go. I think that's good. But yeah, I think I should build a lot here and do up here. But I'm liking this so far. I like how it looks. But I'm gonna add more stuff to her island. Her island is just very sparse right now. Maybe I'll add some trees and coconut trees and all that stuff. Joshua tree? What's a Joshua tree? Ferns. I forgot how small the little details are. Because it had to be scaled down to match all these Sims because they're so small if you're looking at them from the neighborhood. Do I even download coconut trees in this game? Okay, have a good lunch. I'll see you later. Oh, right there. And then after we do this little section here, I'm gonna leave it sparse mainly again because I want to start playing with this when she moves in or when I build a lot. Where I'm gonna put this? So just to let you guys know, I don't plan on streaming this one very long, at least not much, because I'm considering only streaming this one for 2 hours and then get a little bit into Animal Crossing. Fun news is I managed to breed a blue rose this morning. I was super happy. I loaded my game and I went to check my garden plots, and what you know, two of my red roses decided to breed a blue rose. So my very first blue rose in the game. I was so happy. I had to tweet about it. Of course, I have very little following on my Twitter account, but it's okay because hey, I worked really hard to breed that blue flowers. It deserves for me to boast about it. Okay, so it's gonna be a little sparse. I am gonna add more buildings here. It looks really bad right now, but it's hard because I don't know what else to add here. I might add like a small park over here. Maybe I should do it here now. Like I want to add a tiny little park here, and then over here I am gonna do like a little nice and decorated walkway. So I'm gonna do that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some stuff. By the way, if you look in my island, you notice things that you wonder like how I did those or anything like that, just let me know and I'll try my best to guide you and find where I get these custom contents, because I do use a lot of stuff I've downloaded online, and I've been collecting them for decades. So some of these stuff might not even been available anymore. So, I like this. I want to put this tree right here in the center. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. But if you ask me about it, I'll do my best to see if I can find a source for it for you. But I'm gonna do a little like trees and flower decorating right here to make it look a little neater, like as if it's like meant to be like looking like that. Let me just put this tree here. Maybe put another one over here. So because it's like a private island, I want to decorate it like almost as if like someone like went to this island and they're like, oh, I want it to look a certain way, and they hire like these like, you know, like planners to come in and decorate them. I feel like I should use more of these trees. Like that. But if you guys have any ideas for me in this, like decorating ideas and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. I would love to hear you guys advices. Yeah, I kind of want that to look like this. It looks really nice. And then maybe add some flowers. Like, do they have like small bushes? Oh, actually no, these look really nice. Oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. Never mind. Forgot I have these beautiful colorful trees. That doesn't seem to want to. This is, oh wow, look at that lavender color. This is not a road. Huh. I wonder why I can't place these trees here. These are so nice. Let me try a different one. Yeah, none of these trees seem to want to be here. Maybe it's too close to the road. Oh, but this one is okay with it. Okay, let's do that. We'll do cherry blossoms, I guess. Or stagger it with these ginkgo trees. Actually, now that I'm seeing this ginkgo tree, I kind of want to place like this cherry blossom tree or this ginkgo tree over here. That looks much nicer. But that looks nice too. Oh, decisions. This is one of the reasons why I do not like to decorate my island, because I get so picky about how I decorate certain things. Oh, perfect. This did it for me. I don't even know I have that. That's awesome. And I just discovered that I do have some like flower bushes in my game. So I'm going to go ahead and put them like in between these plots. I'm gonna also gonna do the same thing to this one. Rotate it a little bit so it looks more randomized. Because in real life, almost everything in nature are random. Like they will look the same, but there is an organized chaos to them. There. Oh, that's nice. I love it. Oh, and I can also bury this tree over here with this flower. Like that. It's super nice. Or maybe in a small one. Maybe I did use too much of a big one. I do have a smaller one here. Nah, I think the tree looks good by itself. Oh, I also have roses. Are these roses? Chinese lanterns. Oh, Chinese lanterns are beautiful. And I have these colas. I'm gonna place these randomly throughout the neighborhood. Oh, this is good. This is nice. I like this. So that even though it looks a little sparse, at least it's well decorated. And that looks so much better than how it was earlier. I'm gonna add these bushes. Now I'm not familiar with plants or stuff like that, so I may have put these or place these plants and flowers in areas where they will never ever grow in real life. So, but I don't really care. They look nice and they work in here, so I'm gonna do so. And I think I'll stop here. It looks really nice now. Wait, hold on. I want to put a few more coconut trees around here. Give it a little more aesthetic. Welcome back, Bubby. Is it Bubby? Bubbly. I'm sorry I butchered that, but you know, I've warned you. I'm gonna try to work on it. What do you think? It doesn't look as sparse as before, huh? And it looks much nicer too. I'm actually really liking that. This tree would not work in this area anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take them out. See, now one thing I always worry about doing my Let's Play is when I'm trying to, my cat say, "Aw, I'll say hi to your cat for me." Both mine are knocked out. They're sleeping on their side. They don't care. They're just gone. So I'm pretty sure if they were awake, they would say hi too. So yeah, as I was saying, like one thing I worry about doing a sim decorating scene is that when I am decorating a Sims, like my mind just like try to focus on the game, so I would forget to even commentary because I'd be like struggling to figure out how to make it look nice. Oh gosh, I just noticed I have little trim hedges in my game. This is awesome. I can put these hedges and section out the area where I want her mansion to be. I don't even keep track of the things I've downloaded half the time. Like, I am so, like, when I go out and download stuff, like, I would download many things, but I would not, oh, look at this. Ooh, I kind of like this one a little bit more than that, than these. But I download so much stuff, but I would not use them. Like, they would just sit on my, in my download folder, unused. And then I would go into somebody's like game and see how they decorate or look at their neighborhood decoration photos, and I'd be like, how do you guys do that? And they'd be like, oh, we got this and this custom content, and I'm like, oh, can you tell me where you get it? And then when I go, I would find out and download the stuff. I would find out that I already have it in my game. So yeah. So now I have a new system of organizing my folder so that I can so that like it's easy for me to realize that, oh, I already have this custom content, but I have not been good with sorting out those folders. So now I am disorganized again, and I'm at the point where I had to figure out how to or not how, or like find the time to actually decorate these organize my download folders. So Peach, since you never play The Sims 2, most Sim players will get so addicted into downloading the custom contents for the game because there are so much possibilities. Just like in Animal Crossing, where if you manage to like have your theme items for the game, in The Sims 2, the possibilities are limitless. Oh my gosh, I just butchered that word. I can't English today at all. It's limitless. Like, you can do anything with it. One of my favorite neighborhood of all time was like many years ago. I think it was like about like 4 or 5 years ago. Someone did a Japanese themed island where everything is so inspired by it. And it's just addicting. It's so addicting decorating the island. Okay, I think I'll stop here with my friend's isle. I think it looks really good, and it looks a little bit sparse, but I feel like once I got I start decorating other stuff, I'll be more inspired to go back there and work on it. Yeah, my friends played The Sims, and I really like it when I got to play for a bit. Oh yeah, it's really addicting. Gosh, know how many hours I spent on my game. The only thing is though, like, I would get in bursts of time where I just want to play The Sims, and then there will be times where I don't want to touch The Sims. For me, Sims is a way for me to de-stress myself. So when I find out that I'm really like you know, in need of something to de-stress myself, I would load The Sims and I would just play, because it's just very easy to forget, like, you know, your troubles and whatever's bothering you when you're playing The Sims, because hey, you got a lot of troubles that these Sims are going through, and you gotta help them figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this little park here. I like making some care. It's fun, and again, it is like addicting. I love creating Sims characters as well. And it's even worse when you are when you download a lot of custom content, custom clothes, hair, makeup, and things like that. Oh, I've caught myself spending like 6 hours at one point trying to make this particular sim look perfect. So I don't know if you heard me, Bubbly, but I mentioned earlier that I am only gonna try to stream this for 2 hours because I do want to get a lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff, but like enough stuff done with this with this isle, because I do want to get to play it. And also when I'm decorating it, it's really hard for me to try to commentary, like make commentary while I play it. So we might be getting a Animal Crossing stream after this, or I might just go ahead and dive into that new game my brother bought me for my birthday. Yeah, the custom makeup is awesome. You're right. That's the reason why I enjoy Sims 2 over all of them. It's because that with the right makeup, with the right custom content, you can make your sim look like real people. And I've enjoyed that a lot more than the Sims 4 or Sims 3. Now with Sims 4, there is a lot more flexibility to creating a sim. But because they look so cartoonish, like they look really like cartoon, that they don't feel like the people they, like, you know, to me, they look more like the cartoon version of whatever celebrity or people or anime character they're trying to like create. thank you so much, Bubbly. I'm just like, like today technically it's just a test to see um, how I feel with doing a decorating stream on The Sims versus Animal Crossing. And so far, I feel like I struggle more with my decorating stream on The Sims than I do with Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing, I am terraforming, I'm decorating, but there's stuff to sidetrack me along the way. So I'm having fun with you guys. But with The Sim, it's like if you're decorating, that's all you're doing. And with me too, what's worse is when I'm trying to decorate, I get like focused and then I forget that I have you guys waiting for me to continue what I'm saying. Okay, so this one will not fit. I think this is a 3x3. Nope. Wait, did I build this wrong? This is a 3x4, so it's a 3x3. Oh, right here, I found it. There you go. I'm like trying to find the right one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and load this area, and I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating the what do we usually call, yeah, Animal Crossing Zero Light, and it's like carefree, so I think it's easy to make conversation stuff. It is, and I'm not gonna lie though, decorating a sim neighborhood should be the same thing, but it's just like when I get into The Sims, like me personally, I get so into it that I would forget to like do other things like talking and stuff like that. So I feel like it's more of a me as a streamer problem decorating The Sims 2 island than other people, because I've watched other streamers when they decorate islands, like they manage to make it very like entertaining, but like I'm just having a hard time because like when I get into decorating mood, especially in The Sims, like I get really focused. What should we call this lot? This is gonna be that park. Like should we call it Central Park? Because it will be that park that like centralize the whole stream. I'm gonna call it Central Park for now, but if you can think about a better idea, let me know, because I want to load this park and get decorating. Oh, never say never, Bubbly, because I feel like when you're, because sometimes when you don't try things, you never know. I've been wanting to stream like you. I've been wanting to I didn't think I can ever be a streamer, and I watch other people stream, and in my head I was like, maybe I can do this. But after you've been watching me in my stream and you notice how like sometimes I forget certain words when I'm talking, or I talk too fast, or I stutter and stuff like that, those are things that I've dealt with most of my life, and I feel like it may become annoying to you guys who are watching, you know what I mean? So I've always like in the back of my head I was like, well, I shouldn't be a streamer because I'm struggling with all this. Maybe I should wait until I'm all better to do it, to try streaming. But I realized that there's no point in me waiting, you know what I mean? Like, just do it and you'll get better, because with anything is with practice you get better. And I feel like if I do stream, if I go ahead and stream, I'll be able to practice why I am enjoying it and doing it. And you guys are making it so much fun for me, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and create Central Park. I'm gonna do it like I want to decorate this in a way where people can technically enter the park from any of these four corners. Well, in most Sims games, they would just enter it from this area right here in the front, because that's where all the Sims will load when they enter the lot. But we're trying to make it hold on. We're gonna make it look a little bit more realistic. If I can find that particular tile I always use. Nope, not that one. Oh, I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. Okay, so I want to section off the area. Oh, I can't decorate here? Or here? Oh, okay, that's fine then. I've never noticed that. You can't add flooring to the side. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might try it someday, but how do you get viewers? Do they just come to you? Um, this is a funny answer for a brand new streamer because I can't really answer you. Um, I'm just so grateful that so far, ever since streaming, I consider myself pretty lucky because the streams that I got some sort of viewers. Um, but I just basically pick up tips from other people. Basically, it's stream a game that you know people want to play. I started streaming with Animal Crossing because everybody loves to watch other people play Animal Crossing, especially right now since it's like the hot game. And I've enjoyed Animal Crossing. As you can see, like right now, my Sims game stream doesn't like get a lot of viewer, mainly because The Sims 2 is an older game. But if you remember yesterday when I was streaming my Animal Crossing, like the chat box was full like of people. So I think my tip so far that worked for me the last 2 weeks is stream a game that people want to see. That's how I do it. But it's also your personality too. And the issue is that actually this is an issue that I've been considering is that I'm not showing my face. I don't have a webcam, or actually I do have not a webcam, but like a camera where I can use to show my face in the game, but I'm not doing that. And that can be a reason why someone would not watch your streaming, because your face in the game is what they want to watch. And I'll probably get a lot more viewers if I actually put my face in the game, but I just don't, and I don't plan to. I want to make it a goal, I want to make it a goal, like if I do reach a certain amount of subscribers or a certain milestone in my streaming career, I might show my face. But because I'm not sure if this is something permanent that I want to do yet, I don't want to show my face yet. So yeah, there's a lot of good tips to be a good streamers, but at the moment I know that it's definitely like, have a webcam, have a fun attitude. You don't have to, but are you able to make it fun for your viewer? You can do that. But yeah, I mean, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of picking the game that people want to watch. Thank you. I know a lot of people are like, why are you streaming if you're not going to show your face? But I feel like I want to test my, put my feet into the water without having to have a big level commitment to it yet. I want right now my goal is to see how fast I can reach affiliate. Like I want to see I want to know if people, like, if I enjoyed streaming. Like the first thing was for me was, well, I enjoy streaming. That's why my first video, I was just so happy that after I did it, I got a lot of people coming in and saying hi and watching my stream, and I was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, I did not expect that much people to be watching my stream. And I enjoy it. I enjoy, meeting all you guys, which is why I continue streaming. Okay, so I want to do a little pond right in the middle of this park. Oh, nope, that's too... I want this pond to be a little bit more man-made. So, there you go. And don't mind the fact that it looks black right now. It's because I have a mod in my game that that makes the water look better. And the only time it will look better is if I put pool tile in my game. So you see the beach water is all black and the pool is all black. So for me to fix that, all I need to do is put a pool tile somewhere on the lot. So I'm going to do one right here. See? And it clears it right up. Look at that. So nice and beautiful and reflective. Oh my gosh, a heart pond. That's perfect. I need to try that. Hold on. I need to try that. I was thinking something symmetrical, but a heart pond will be perfect because the shape of my island is a heart. Oh gosh, you just gave me a terrific idea. Hold on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this little pool tile and let me see if I can do that. It should be a heart. If a person is walking in, they should be able to see the heart here. Fun fact, in my town, where I'm living right now in my city, there was about 50, 60 years ago, there was a multi-millionaire that lives here, and he built a giant pool in the shape of a heart in my town. And it's still here today. He built it for his girlfriend at the time, or his wife or something. I'm not too familiar with the story. But yeah, he built a pool, like a big giant pool for his wife in the shape of a heart, to show her how much he loves her. And now, and then after he moved away or she passed away or something, he donated it. He donated to the city, and for all of us. So now we have that. Hold on, nope, that doesn't look right. So, and it's in the shape of a heart, and I was so happy when I found out, because it was just, I thought it was the most adorable thing ever. Okay, it's the center. Yep, that should be right here. So this should go up. So how do I delete? Oh, no, I want to flatten it. Yeah, it was actually a pool for a while, but after he left and donated to the city, it is now a pond because nobody really swims in it. So they release a lot of turtles and goldfish and stuff into it. So now it is a pond, which is really nice, because we have kids who lives around that area. They would go and they would look at the animals that lives in there. Okay, I think that looks good. Maybe one more. What do you think? A heart pond. I like it. That's a really good idea. So this would be the area where everyone would come and, have their first date. As you know, it's called Bachelorette Isles. So a little history on Bachelorette Isles. I know, I have a little story from last summer. One of my neighbor, he caught a turtle. And I do not like knowing that turtle, like seeing an animal and knowing that animal is going to get eaten in the next few minutes, or going to get eaten soon. So last summer, I was hanging out with my friend, and his brother caught a turtle, and they brought it home. And I was like, oh my gosh, the turtle's so cute. What are you guys doing with it? And he was like, well, we're going to be eating it. And I looked at him, and I was horrified. I was horrified because the turtle was so cute. And I was like, how can you do that? And, I can't believe you guys are going to do this. That's heartless. And all these things. I was so upset because, it's turtle. It's a cute little turtle. How can you eat it? Like who has the heart to do that? So after he found out that I was so upset about the fact that they were going to eat this poor baby, he ended up calling his brother on the phone and be like, hey, oh yeah, there's a lot of countries that will actually eat turtles. Even in Asian countries, it's a delicacy. But I'm just against it. Like I can't. How can you do that? I mean, there's so many things out there you can catch and eat, but why a turtle? Why a turtle? They're like the sweetest creature out there. So anyway, it's a happy ending, guys. It's a happy ending because he called his brother on the phone, the one who caught the turtle, and he'd be like, hey, how about we go release it? So the brother was like, yeah, you can go and release it. So it now lives at that heart-shaped pond that I told you about. So I haven't been there in the, all year, so I don't know if it's doing well, but I'm pretty sure it does because I know there's a lot of other turtles that live there too. So in my hearts of hearts, I'm hoping that little turtle have found a family over there and enjoy himself. I know. He told me the next day I went to visit. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Like, it was awesome. I was so happy that they didn't. I'll be so upset if I found out they did. Not to mention, in at least in the branch of Buddhism that I am in, we do not eat turtles because it's like a lifetime bad luck. It's a lifetime of bad luck if we do eat turtle, because turtles are sacred creatures are one of the sacred creatures in our religion. So at least my branch anyway, and we just don't eat them. And if you do eat them, you literally curse your family for that whole entire lifetime. And funny story, I'm not sure if it's just like a coincidence or if it's like or anything, but my mom told me that in my neighborhood about 20 years ago, when I was still young at the time, my mom told me that she was friend with this family and they were like rich. They were like, Asian too, like us. Like, we're from the same. We used to grow, like, I guess our family used to know each other back in the old country, and they were rich. Like, they own properties and they own business, like not a lot of businesses, but they own like very well, received businesses like grocery stores and stuff in our town. And they were really rich. They were the family that all of us look up to and we want to aspire to be, because, they made it. They came to the United States to have better life, and they made it. Like, they own houses and they own stores and businesses. So there was a party, and they invited my mom, and my mom went. And it was like a summer day, and they were having this barbecue. And someone in the family went out fishing. And they caught a few turtles. And this is gonna get, if you this might be a little bit disturbing. So let me know if you want to hear it. But they bought a few turtles and they killed it and they, eat it. I'm not gonna get into details because, like I said, it's disturbing. And then ever since then, because they were warned, because other people who went to the party were like, what are you doing? You can't be, you do not want to do this. You shouldn't be eating it. That's bad luck, blah, blah. They didn't listen. Or at least, according to my mom, people warned them. It could also be a coincidence too, because stuff happens when you own business and investment, stuff like that. But a lot of us believe that it's because of that. Because after that day, when they don't listen, like, they lost, like, I know. And she literally described to me how they did it, and I'm telling you, to this day, I can see it in my head, because I don't want to say it to you, because it's just very, like, disturbing. It was just so bad that, now, like, they lost everything, like, maybe it was bad investment or something, but it turns out something bad happened, and I don't know, like, they ended up losing the store, and then they lost the house, and then they and then like all these bad things keep on happening to them, so they end up selling their business and their house and their properties, and now they move away from town because it was just so bad. Like, they didn't know what to do. So in the end, a lot of people in our neighborhood were like, take that as a lesson, never eat turtles, because that is like a lifetime of like bad luck. So so my mom tells me, like, never ever, like, you can eat anything in this world, but never touch a turtle. So so that's a little story. But like I said, if you're superstitious, which I am, I just don't get into that. But people, they just don't listen and they just do it, and bad things happen, and I feel so bad for those poor babies. I'm still pissed at it. I'm still mad to this day, because I'm like, how can you do that? It's like, what do they do to you? Like, go fishing, fish little fish, but these turtles, like, they never do anything to you. They just want to live their life. And I think the reason I know. I feel bad because, bad things happen to them. Like, they got into, like, car accidents, and I think, like, somebody got seriously injured, and he never really recovered from it, and stuff like that. Like, I don't know the details. All I know is that, like, they, like, a lot of, like, things happened, and nobody knows why. Like, a lot of people speculate, oh, it's bad investment, maybe it's just bad luck, and all that stuff. But other people's like, yeah, it's so weird. Like, I don't want to, like, say, but, it's hard. It's hard just to know, especially since, like, I'm, like, even if those bad things don't happen to them, I don't think I want to get to know these people who eats, like, cute little babies like that. No. I'm an animal lover at heart, like, I do not want to go and, like, I do not, like, how I see it is, if food are available for you in the store, there's no need to go and catch them. And I understand hobbies like fishing. I can understand fishing, but I don't understand catching animals that you don't really need to catch and eat them, because you can go to a store. If there is a supermarket where all the ingredients for your food is available, there's really no need to go hunting. You know what I mean? We create a supermarket for a reason, to make it more convenient for us. But I do understand, like, like, some people like the relaxation you get when you go fishing. Some people enjoy the sports and stuff like that. But I just never get it. Although I would love to go fishing one of these days. It's just that I would be one of those that will go fishing, but throw it back in the water. Yeah, like the trees. Exactly. Like, they were rich. They didn't really need it. Like, like. And a lot of times when it's an Asian cookout, there's a lot of food. Like, we love food. Like, we're always cooking, and I don't know why they decide, oh yeah, we're gonna add this to the menu. Guys, they like the sport of it, and this, I'm not against that or anything. I'm just against eating the turtles and babies that you shouldn't be eating. And there are countries in the world that does that. Yeah, I would throw the fish back in the water. Like, I would fish it for the fun of it, and then I wouldn't keep it. I would, like, okay, I had my fun. You can go back and enjoy your day now. So that's how I am. Like, I would be that person who would just fish like that. But my neighbors do fish them to eat. Like, I would go over to their house sometimes, and I would see him in his backyard, and he'll be cleaning the fish, and I'm okay with it, because you know what, fish, like, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, like, maybe like the fish that he caught are, like, not anything that is, like, you can't find in the supermarket. I think for him it's just, like, he enjoyed that. But so a part of me kind of understand fish, just not turtles or creatures that you wouldn't really eat. Like, it's one of the reasons why I don't eat anything besides beef, chicken, fish, seafood, and pork. But even pork, I try to stay away from. But it's because, like, I tried to become a vegetarian at one point in my life, and I've realized, like, not long into it, that I can't live without meat. So therefore, the only sacrifice I can make is that I won't eat anything that is not something that you can find at the supermarket, like lamb. I wouldn't eat lamb, even though when I go for a hot pot, my friend would order lamb. So I do not eat, or, like, things that I know that I shouldn't be eating, I don't do it. Okay, so how this looks so far? We have the pond, we have the cherry blossom trees. Exactly. I just can't. Like, I love meat. Meat for me is just something I can't, like, live without, Like, I will always love it. So therefore, I have to, like, set a excuse me, a limit for myself. Like, okay, since I can't have that or that, I will make sure that I only eat certain things just so at least I've made an effort, to not eat everything out there. That's bad. Sushi's is good. I'm not much of a sushi person, unfortunately. I'm more of a I'm more of a hold on, sorry. I'm more of a kimbap or a maki kind of person because I don't like things that are raw. What's your favorite sushi? Oh, maybe I should do fence instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do fence instead of these hedges. I'm not a big fan of sushi, but maki are my favorite. I like ones where I can I like the tempura, shrimp tempura. Oh yeah, those I think those are maki. Maki are basically anything that's cooked. Sushi is referring to the rolls with raw meat, and then maki are referring to the rolls. They have meat, but they're all cooked. California rolls are good, but I like shrimp tempura. Is my favorite. I know. I also like dragon roll, like any even like oh that's nice. I like this. Um, what is it? What was I trying to say? I think shrimp tempura and hold on. Sorry, see, this is one of the reasons why I'm not sure if I want to stream The Sims 2 because I get really distracted really easily in decorating. Um, yeah, I've said sushi a few times. They're very nice, and sushi for me, I'm really picky with sushi too because a lot of times is if you don't go to a well um like a well like reputed like place that cooks them, like sometimes they can get you sick because you want to make sure that the place you go to they are like licensed and they are credible because sushi when you raw food when you have raw food in your system and if they don't do it right you can get really sick from it. So but I thought I know what I was saying. For me, sushi, the reason why I'm not a big fan of eating sushi is because I never finish them. And I always feel bad because I would order a lot and then I would like finish half the rolls and I would like, okay, I take it home. But we all know that when I take it home, I don't eat it. So because of that, I just prefer not to order sushi. I prefer to order a meal because at least I know I'll finish that. I know. Well, how do you like it so far? I'm going to do like this kind of fencing around it. And I'm going to do like add some like nice like tables and like chessboards and stuff like that because this is like the place where everybody comes. I was going to do like a bridge that goes right in the middle, but I don't know how to do that very well. So this is the next best thing. So I'm gonna try to finish this by 2 o'clock, and then we're gonna switch end this stream, and then start another stream for the other one. It'll be a surprise stream. At this point, I should realize that I'm gonna do Animal Crossing at least once a day. Yeah, I am gonna do a picnic area. I'm also gonna do a little bathroom area too, like a small building for the bathroom. To hear that a lot, like something like slamming something against something. Oh, I miss The Sims 2. I can't wait until this town is finished so I can go ahead and play it. But I just want to build it because that's one of the reasons why I wanted like to actually like do like like stream it too, because if I don't go and stream this game, I would never do it because I would just get so distracted by the other games, and I had to get this done. My girlfriends, they would ask me how far are you with the town. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I always notice that when I'm streaming another game, I would always go back and stream Animal Crossing right after. Like when I tried Stardew Valley, right after that I went ahead and did this one. And it's not and but I but for that one I put it down to the fact that the game gave me a headache. You know what I mean? Like it just gave me like this massive headache. So I thought that was why, like, and I just want to like, because I had to cut it short, I decided, like, I'll make it up for my streamer by doing a different game. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure I want these big trees to be there. Maybe I put it over here instead? Because these trees are nice, but for some reason, I'm not liking it there. Like, I should have more trees, but like more sparsed out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I do enjoy streaming and I always want to like go back to Animal Crossing games. Oh, I like this. Maybe I'll put this one here. And then I'll just do like small bushes here. But yeah, like Saturday I'm gonna definitely stream that new game my brother got me, and then I'll probably do another Animal Crossing again after, because I probably won't be on Sunday, guys, because that's my birthday party, and I'm gonna be spending most of the time with my girlfriends at the pool. We're going to the pool and we're going swimming. I can't wait. I could do bushes around the trees, like right here and right here. Let me see. Do bushes. What bushes go well with cherry blossom trees? That's my question. I was gonna do like a garden, like a little like garden section coming along here. So there'll be like a garden that surrounded the aisle, and then right after next to the garden will be the thing. Oh, I will. I love swimming, even though I can't swim. So you can imagine this little young girl, like, well, not young, I'm not young anymore, but this little petite girl in the pool going around the perimeter of the pool, because every time she goes in the middle, she, like, I can't swim, so obviously I'm going to struggle because I'm thinking I'm going to drown. And I've attempted to swim many times, but I just couldn't. I've actually been considering like joining the local YMCA this summer so that I can learn to swim, but then the whole COVID stuff happened, so that got shot. That plan got shot down the drain. A trash battle right there. Not sure this looks well. Oh, let me just finish the pond. Maybe if I can get the pond to look a certain way, I'll be able to figure out what I want to do for the rest of stuff. I know, like, a lot of, like, I have so much plans this summer. Like, I was supposed, like, I've been taking college courses because I plan to graduate. Because I only have 2 semesters left, and I already took my other one. So my plan was that I would take my spring semester and my summer semester, and I'll finish the whole school year, right? And then the whole COVID happened. Now that plan is shot, so now I have to wait, hopefully, into the fall, for another session, just so I can finish my college degree. And it's not much of a college degree because I don't know what I plan to do. So I'm just taking liberal arts, and then after that I might transfer to another school to do something else, right? But the thing is, it's like now I can't even finish my associates right now because of COVID, and I learn better in a classroom environment than online because I have an issue with learning online. Like I'm the type of student that like interacting with people. I like interacting with my teachers. I like interacting with my fellow students, and now because of this I can't, and I know that I'm gonna do terrible. Yeah, like a lot of people are like like who build really nice friendship in school, they lost that because like they lost contact with each other, or they just can't see each other. I'm the type that like I don't use social media as much. Like I'm the type that like I prefer meeting my friends like in person, like seeing their face. So this whole COVID thing makes it really difficult for me to like see my college friends that I just literally like befriended. So yeah, like I get you. I get you. It's terrible. They're playing on Animal Crossing during your classes. Yep. Yeah, like I just can't. I can't focus. Like I get distracted so easily. Like when I'm like, if I'm not in class, like if I'm not in a classroom environment. Yeah, like I try to like social media. I do have Facebook account. I do try to get into it. I just couldn't. Like just something about social media just really doesn't sit well with me. Like I just couldn't get myself into it. No matter how many times I tried, no matter how many times like, no matter how much effort I made, like I just could never get into it. And I know it's more of a me problem because most of my friends are able to enjoy it just fine, but it's just like I just couldn't. Just something about it. Just doesn't work with me. And I would always feel bad because my friends use social media all the time, and and they seem to have no problem with it, but it seems like I always do. I guess I'm the type of person that like likes prefer to meet my friends and see their face in person, like I have to see your face in person. And now that I'm on stream, I know that I should also be um posting more on my Twitter, on my YouTube channel, and I should even get an Instagram and stuff like that. Which I do have an Instagram, but I'm not. But it's like I just never get into the swing of it. And then now with all the toxicity that coming out, like like people with all that stuff that's been happening, it's like why, like it makes it even harder to even enjoy social media because people are just like like people are just turning social media into something like that's very undesirable. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. I even an honest thing is I don't even text my friend as often. Like all my friends know me that I'm not a text person, so I really like text my friends. Um, and when and if I do is for us to schedule a time to meet each other. Like that's how much I'm like really like bad with these type of things. Like I'm just a person who likes to meet my friends in face to face. I would rather see your face in person than talking to you online because would have no idea what we're talking about. Okay, what do you think of the pool? I gotta work on this side and this side, but I think that pool looked nice. I'm probably gonna put some like big bushes around here. What's this? Thank you. I always throw stuff around randomly, and this will actually make it look more natural and cuter too. Let me see. A few more things. Oh, hydro. I'm gonna add a few more flowers here and there, and then I'm gonna work on this little area. The problem is this is like a little pool tile, so I need to cover that, but I'm not finding anything that I want to cover it with. Let me see if there's any big bushes I can like just throw there and pretend that it's really natural. Nope. It's kind of funny because I know I had big bushes in my game. Nope, not finding anything. Oh. Ooh, what's this? Oh, lilac tree. Ooh. Maybe I can put a lilac tree thing there. Snap off. Nope. I want to put something a little bit more Christmas tree, of course. We're gonna put a Christmas tree right in the middle of Central Park when it's not even that season yet. Put some trees here. Oh, this is nice, like a little zen tree. I'll do that. I know. They do. The Sims 2 does have a Christmas season in the game, but I've never played with their stuff. I never attempted to play with their Christmas stuff. This is gonna need me to take a lot of consideration. Like usually when I build stuff and I build just enough, I can stop and go back to it later. So I'm gonna go ahead and like leave that alone and do something else, and when I come back to it, I'll probably be able to have a better idea. Let's see. Ooh. That's nice. I like that. Oh, since I'm doing this, I should tell you the origin of Bachelorette Isles. So, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna turn off the music for a second because I have an important phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just a quick phone call I gotta pick up. Ooh, I like putting these little fences around these trees. It looks cute. Okay, I might end up removing this floor tile, to be honest. Let me just start putting in flowers. I like that. Oh, so I was gonna tell you about the origin of this town. So my friend and I are like, you know, I was joking to them about how I want to put them in my Sims game. And I also want them to be married off to their favorite book character or their favorite celebrity and all that stuff. And so they challenged me, say, okay, since you want to do that, like, you know, you should really do it, and I want to see who we end up. But because the problem is because all of us, well, not all of us, but most of them end up liking the same characters or the same celebrity. So I was like, you know, I should really just put you guys into the game and have a little and throw a little bit of the party, like a bachelorette party, where I let you guys in the game choose who can end up with. So they all thought it was a really good idea, and that's how this town was born. That's how Bachelorettes Isles was born. So now, after this whole town is designed and put into the game, I will create an avatar of all my friends, and one of them is also me, and we're gonna be living out our life out in this game. And we're gonna also figure, like, you know, watch all the ridiculous things we do in the game. I know, and it'll be fun too, because it'd be fun to see which favorite character we end up with, like, because we all like similar, like, you know, celebrities and, like, you know, or book characters. We want to see who we end up with, and it's just gonna be super fun, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, and I told them that I'm gonna be streaming it, so they all can watch, like, you know, all the ridiculous things they do in the game. I remember one time I put one of my best friend into the game, and I hated it. I got so mad at her because she was popping out quadruplets and triplets and twins, like, left and right, and I was like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I was struggling, like, in the game, because she keep on popping out babies, and every time, and because I have ACR in my game, so they, like, while I'm trying to take care of the toddlers and the endless babies, and, like, you know, and doing the endless stuff in the house, you have to make sure that they're comfortable. She and her husband in the game, they were, like, running off to woohoo in the bedroom and popping and getting her pregnant again and again. I was so mad because she kept on getting pregnant, and I didn't know that in ACR, because I have the first version and not the second version, I didn't have the option to put her on birth control in the game. So, like, there was just so much babies, and every time a pregnancy happened, it would be triplets, quadruplets, and I would just, it gave me such a headache. And then, because, like, you know, I was hanging out with her almost every day at the time, I would, like, look at her and I was like, I can't believe you've been torturing me like this. And she said, well, I can't help it if my husband is handsome. So, yeah, so because I did that to one of them, I'm just curious to see how the other characters gonna react and work out. But it was just really enjoyable, and I'm just really looking forward to putting them into my game. Ooh, I like this. I know, I threw a tantrum at her. I'm like, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Oh, excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I might be expecting one more phone call. So, I'm really liking how I'm doing the front garden. The back garden is looking a bit, it looks nice, but it looks a bit, how would you describe it? Very bare? Ooh, these are really nice flowers. What is it? What are these? Oh, forest flowers. Aw. So these are like... Oh, okay. I know what these are. So another half an hour of this, and then we're going to definitely end the stream, and we can finally get back into Animal Crossing. Did I tell you how happy I was? Yeah, I am going to add more flowers. I just like this little section, like how I did it right here. Maybe because I'm putting too much red, maybe like I'll stagger the red with a different flowers to give it more like color variety and not just red. But did I tell you that I bred a blue rose this morning? I was so happy. I got up, I did my morning chores, and I was like, you know what, before I stream The Sims, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my game to check the flowers. And I was not expecting a blue rose. I was super happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I got a blue rose. Yeah, not too much red. I'm gonna stagger them. I'm gonna try to bury the red too under like other colors. It's just like this is like actually, can I change the color for this? I think I can. Oh no, they only have one color. Dang it. Of course, I can always go in and change the color into something else, but I'm too lazy to do that. I know! I was so surprised when I loaded into the game and I saw the blue roses and I was like, oh my gosh, my very blue roses! Like, I almost want to create a different plot just to, like, put it in. But it's like, oh, I was so happy. I was like, this is amazing! No, red and yellow, no. Maybe a bush. Like, a bush in between the reds. Let me see. I got these Sims 4 flowers. You see? Like, see, this is what I meant by the reason why I do not prefer playing Sims 4. Look at this. Which one here look more realistic? Sims 4 flowers or Sims 2 flowers? Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's how you play that game. But as I was saying, look at this. This is one of the reasons why I prefer Sims 2 over Sims 1. Look at this. This is a Sim 4 flower, and this is a Sims 2. Like, this is so much more realistic. So, like, there's a reason why I just don't play Sims. I'm just not in, like, you know, as much as I like the, like, how much stuff you can do in Sims 4 compared to Sims 3 now, or Sims 2, it's just, like, I just don't like how it's, like, not, like, I don't know. I don't want to like bash on it. I just don't really like it. Okay, let's see what we're gonna add here. Ooh, but the flower here is also red. I kind of want. It's nice. It's different enough that it will like break the red. I can also do these orange one. This is nice too. And let me see. I'm gonna look for another variation. Oh, these are nice. And ooh, this is different. What is this? This is Starberry Bush. So is this an actual plant? But those are nice. Or nope. Oh gosh, that doesn't even look like it can exist in the real world. Ah. You know, I have so much custom content in my game, but I can't help but feel like it's not enough. I know, that was pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put some stuff out here, and then we can have to pick. Oh, where was that one I just put down? Oh, I kind of like that one too. So, which one should I choose? Where is it? I know. Oh, these ones are nice. These little white bushes in between. Maybe I can just like put them together and just make it more like, I don't have to stagger them. I would just like figure out a way to just throw them together and mix and match them. Like these white little roses. Zoo Tycoon 2. I've never played Zoo Tycoons. Is it fun? Like, I love simulation games, but I prefer, like, life simulation, like, you know, with people. A lot more. Oh, I think I know what to do with this. I'm gonna put one right there. Like, I'll break it up halfway. You know what? I discovered why The Sims 2 it's a bit quiet. It's because I don't have any music running on. But I don't have any any music player either, unfortunately. Oh, with animals. Okay. I've heard about it. I see it a lot in The Sims 2. I mean, in The Sims 2, in my Steam library when I'm browsing for games. Okay, I think this is enough. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream like half an hour early because my head is I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Peach, just stay around. I am gonna load up my Animal Crossing and we can have fun with that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I hope you guys stay for my other stream that's coming up right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, okay? I'll see you in a bit.